If you think about the kind of stuff that we pay attention to and the kind of things that we measure in church life, it's all about activity. How many people went on the men's retreat? How many folks showed up at second service? How many people did this? How many did that? It's as if activity was somehow virtuous, and it's not. What's virtuous is making a difference. Are we advancing the kingdom of God or not? And it's really easy for a ministry to just get scattered to the four winds. We're doing a little of this, little of this, little of this, little of this, and exhaust our vitality, exhaust our, who we are and our resources just in going every direction at once. That's a huge challenge for pastors and leaders as well. So often we lose sight of who it was God called us to be, what the unique contribution is that we get to bring to the kingdom of God, we get to bring with our lives. We lose track of that doing what? Trying to run around and please every constituency in our congregation or in our denomination or in our ministry setting. One of the joys of my life is to invite people back to live the calling that God gave them. There's a rigor in it because you've got to actually say no to what's good. So you're freed up to say yes to what's best. We fill our lives with so many good things, and yet those are the very things that keep us from being free to live in the sweet spot of life and ministry, the very things that God gave us to the kingdom and to the world for. So I want to help you say no to what's good so you can say yes to what's best. My assumption is that by this stage in your life, if you're pastoring a church, if you're in a significant Christian leadership role, you're already saying no to what's bad. So we're going to set that aside. The trouble is, the mischief is we consume our energy and our time and our vitality with a bunch of things that are good but not best. So the question is, what's best? What's the sweet spot? If you think about a sweet spot on a tennis racket, on a golf club, on a baseball bat, the sweet spot is where when you strike the ball, you get much greater impact with no extra effort. Great impact, no extra effort. That's your sweet spot. So I want to help you discover that and then live into that. So more and more of your life, more and more of your time is spent in that which you were made for, made by heaven for, shaped for all your lifetime. So you can have that kind of tremendous impact and influence. No greater effort. How's that sound?